So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Wharton has got himself a free kick. Mitchell. And it's Hughes. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a chance! Wharton. Sarr, gently done. Mateta made out to the left flank. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he decides, goes for a shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wharton. Mateta. Now it's Sarr. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Sarr. That's an excellent interception. That's really well cleared. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruter. Hughes. Dunk, aim forwards. Ruter. Well back! It's a loose ball. Munoz wins the duel this time. Decore. Looking to break at pace. Mateta played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to the...
Shot a goal! It's in!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now, what about a counter-attack? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Calvert-Lewin, is a player whose all-round game has really improved in recent times. He's become one of the most effective players in the air, and that's really improving his goal return. A real target man who offers early back-to-front service or an attacker of crosses and set pieces.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. There's the shot! There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gnonto. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ampadu made out to the left flank. Anderson. Calvert-Lewin, it's Calvert-Lewin! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely intercepted. Longstaff. Gnonto. And it's Longstaff. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Harrison. Harrison unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Zinchenko! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Luis considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great reaction! Bornau with the clearance. Good ball, good take. Gets his head on it! They've got it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There's going to be another change here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gnonto takes a look up. Well, the defence just about came out. Little doubt, that is a foul. Aronson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Okafor. Harrison. And here's Calvert-Lewin! He's got a goal!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ampadu wins the duel this time.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you...
Real chance! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
It's bounced back off the post. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Deftly away. It's gone for a throw-in. Well timed, excellent interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he stop it going out? And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was